By watching this channel in January, you've planted 289 trees. So I've been meaning to start a new playlist on this channel called Compassionate Action. You could say that compassionate action is the ultimate outcome of this process. As Adyashanti has said, at some point you see that the only thing that makes sense anymore is being a benevolent presence in the world. How that plays out for any individual is going to vary, but there are many ways to serve. One of the biggest creators on YouTube is called Mr. Beast. He's actually a pretty young guy, he's in his early 20s, but he's done some pretty incredible things. In one of his videos, I'll link here, he actually cleaned up the dirtiest beach in the entire world. This beach was a complete disaster, and he brought in a team of people to clean it up. And when they realized how big of a project it was, he went and hired thousands of people locally to continue the job. And they got it clean. It took a long time, but they got it pristine. And then they went down the road and found another beach and did it again. When his channel hit 20 million subscribers, he committed to planting 20 million trees. So he teamed up with the Arbor Day Foundation and started Team Trees. I think they've collected over $20 million already and have planted 9 million trees so far. He also started an organization called Team Seas, with the goal of taking 30 million pounds of trash out of the ocean and fresh water, streams and rivers. So obviously, all of us don't have the resources to do this, but this is just a guy who built a YouTube channel and has given all of the proceeds and money from his YouTube channel back to the channel itself, to people who watch it, and to charity organizations. So this is his way of serving. It's really inspiring. Now, most of us don't have those kinds of resources, but we can all find ways to serve. We can find ways on a day-to-day basis to give a little more, to think in terms of others, to think of how we can give, how we can serve, what compassionate action actually is. Learning to think and act in terms of giving rewires the brain, it rewires the mind. It changes our perspective. We start to see the world in a different way. We start to perceive ourselves in a different way. Instead of feeling like this problem that needs fixed and endlessly trying to solve the problem of me, we find our attention and mental processes starting to engage externally. How can I help? How can I make someone's day just a little bit better? How can I make someone's life just a little bit better? Where does my heart tell me to give? Perhaps you're moved to do some volunteer work, to help with animals in some capacity. Perhaps you have a talent for opening space for people to process what they have to process. The beauty of this is however it plays out for people individually is unique to them. So your set of qualities and knowledge and tendencies can allow your heart to open and express in a way that no one else can. So how do we engage compassionate action? We just lean into life a little bit more. As Philip Kapleau in The Three Pillars of Zen said, stop thinking and talking and start feeling and acting. So as I mentioned, I'm going to start a playlist, and this is the first video in the playlist on compassionate action. Once a month, I'm going to donate all of the income from this channel to a different charity, and I'll describe something about that charity. It may be something you're interested in donating to or may not. But this is my way of using all of the proceeds from this YouTube channel to give back and also to highlight some pretty cool work people are doing out there in the world. So this month I'm going to give the proceeds from January, which was $289.92, to Team Trees. So everyone who watched this channel over the last month just collectively planted almost 300 trees. I commit here and now to finding more ways to give in an honest, authentic, and natural way to those around me, to the viewers of this channel, and to anyone who comes in contact with my writing. I hope everyone watching this commits to the same.